Hello, guys. Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys well. Welcome to the show. So we're here for Portsmouth v Plymouth as we've just got underway, guys. Apologies, I'm a moment or too late. So ball with the goalkeeper as it's knocked long out wide to that far side. Portsmouth coming towards the edge of the box here as Plymouth trying to challenge for it, but the ball just going out of play there. And that's going to be a corner, corner on the far side for Portsmouth. Portsmouth with the early corner. We're a minute and a half in. Ball crossed in. It's headed on as it just goes wide of this near side post. And that's going to be a goal kick to Plymouth. Okay, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're well. Welcome to the show. Let us know what club you support, mate. Goki saying, have a good day. How you doing, mate? Yeah, thank you for that. So ball knocked long up the field as the ball headed on there. Portsmouth have managed to get the ball down. It's now played out wide on this near side as Plymouth deflected out of play. And that's going to be a throw into Portsmouth, bang on the halfway line. So thank you for that, Gucky. I hope you're well, mate. Welcome to the show. Stevie's saying good evening, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. Ball now with Portsmouth. It's knocked out wide on this near side as Plymouth block it off there. Pompey managing to retain the possession as they just play it back to the goalkeeper there. Now Portsmouth switching the play out to the far side of the field as they knock it forward. And it's just deflected out of play again on that far side for a throw-in. PV, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you have had a good day. Now the ball back in play as Portsmouth play it back towards the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on this near side as Plymouth quickly shifting players across. Portsmouth just cutting it back there as they play it back to their centre backs on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide again on the far side as Portsmouth knock it right across the field out to this near side, stretching the Plymouth formation. Ball played towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in here as Portsmouth trying to knock it towards goal, but Plymouth knock it away. It's won back by Portsmouth as they do manage to get the shot off, but it's not an accurate one as eventually it's knocked again away outside the box. Portsmouth coming again as they play it out wide on the far side. Ball crossed in. It's headed away again by Plymouth as the ball eventually knocked clear up the field. And Portsmouth goalkeeper comes out to intercept it as Portsmouth keeping the pressure on here. It's played towards the edge of the centre circle. Now Portsmouth knocking it back out wide on the far side. PV is saying, how are you, mate? Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, mate. Thank you for asking. Hope you're well yourself. Goki is saying, I am good. I am a little bit tired. Honestly, I was in library all day. Well, I'm sorry to hear you're tired, mate. Sounds like you've been working hard studying. So ball out of play on the far side for a throw into Plymouth, deep inside their own half. Just taking the time over this as the ball thrown long up the field. It's headed on there by Portsmouth as Plymouth come to press the ball. It's just cut back there as they now knock it long down the field, trying to get in behind the Plymouth defence, but it's just rolled all the way back to the Plymouth goalkeeper. And it's now Plymouth coming again on the far side. It's knocked long down the field, headed on again. As both sets of players trying to win it there. Plymouth managing to get it down as they play it into the edge of the centre circle and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, you've been studying, Gorky. Have you been, what are you studying for, mate? You've been studying or researching something? Have you been in a library all day? PV saying, don't you watch UEFA Champions League? Yes, I do watch UEFA Champions League, yep. But we pick the games that are best for the channel to grow. Ball back in play. We did Champions League game last week. I think. If I remember, yeah, we did. We did the Villa game last week when they played away. Oh, there's a foul there for the referee. Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, "Hey, guys, how are you and Becky? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well yourself and hope Megan is good. Welcome to the show, mate." So, ball. So, free kick on the far side here for Plymouth. It's knocked long down the field into the Portsmouth box. It's headed on there as it's eventually knocked away by Portsmouth, blasted up the field as Plymouth managing to get to it there. But Portsmouth have won it back as Plymouth with the challenge and the referee's blown for a foul there. So, yep, hope you're well, Jamie. Jamie saying, "Hey up, Stevie, how's it going, pal?" Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie saying, "Hi, Gecko and PV. Hi, PV. Top man. Thank you, Jamie." Stevie saying, "Hi, Jamie. All good. What about you?" Thank you, Stevie. Ball now worked down this near side as Portsmouth just caught offside there. And the referee's stopped the play. Flag's gone up for the offside. Jamie saying, "Stevie, I'm all right. Thanks, pal. Been a busy day." And Jamie saying, 2-2, I'm saying. Good shout, mate. Yeah, I expect this will be a tight game. And James saying, "We're doing great. Thanks for asking, pal. Good to hear, mate." Now the ball not long down the field. As ball sets the play, trying to win it there. It's blasted up into the air. Plymouth head it forward. It's won back by Portsmouth. Now Portsmouth working it out wide on the far side. As they keep the ball under pressure there. It's just cut back to the halfway line. As now the ball played back in towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as Portsmouth knock it forward. Plymouth trying to challenge. Portsmouth managing to keep the ball moving there as they play it towards the edge of the box. But Plymouth make the challenge and Plymouth managing to come away with it before the referee eventually blows for a foul. Ben is with us. Ben saying, "Jamie, I was wrong. Sorry, mate. We're 1-0 down already." How you doing, Ben? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Well, still a long way to go in that game, Ben. Keep your chin up, mate. Gocky is saying Liverpool eliminated by PSG. It's really bad. One of my favourite teams is Liverpool, and to be honest, Liverpool fans are similar to Besiktas fans. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's the Champions League, mate. It's a ruthless league. You've got to be on it for 90 minutes. I thought Liverpool, to be honest, obviously I didn't see all yesterday's game. I seen the first game against PSG, and I seen the extra time last night. But yeah, to be fair, I don't think Liverpool were at their best in that competition in this against PSG. To be fair, I don't think they. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't play at their best, but they certainly weren't. And obviously, you've got to give credit to PSG. They played well in it, and obviously managed to stop Liverpool playing their natural game. So yeah, that's just part of the competition, unfortunately, mate. Ball not long up the field as it's headed on there. Portsmouth managing to intercept it just on the edge of their own box. They play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it long down the field. It's headed on there by Plymouth as it comes out to that far side. Plymouth knocking it back in the direction it came from. As both sets of players trying to win it on that far side. Portsmouth knocking it back up towards the edge of the centre circle. It's headed on. As Portsmouth now with the possession on the halfway line out on that far side. Plymouth make the challenge, but Portsmouth managing to retain it. Now Portsmouth coming forward as they work the ball out wide to this near side. Plymouth quickly come to press the ball. It's cut back into the middle there. As Portsmouth now knocking it long, trying to get in behind the Plymouth defence. It's headed on. As now the ball knocked forward. Ball sets the place, trying to win it there. And eventually it's knocked all the way back to the Portsmouth goalkeeper who's come out of his area to intercept that. Gucky is saying, hi, Jamie, welcome. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Pitchside is with us. Pitchside saying, all right, how you doing, Pitchside? Hope you're well, mate. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Now, Portsmouth with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on the far side. Now, ball played forward as Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth push back into their own half here as it's played back into the middle. Now switching the play out to this near side as it's played forward. Portsmouth with the possession on the halfway line. Plymouth challenged for it. Plymouth managed to win it back here as they knock it forward up towards the edge of the box. Plymouth with a shot! And the goalkeeper manages to make the save as the ball just deflects out towards this near side. And now Portsmouth trying to come forward again as they work the ball back into the middle. It's chipped out wide on the far side. Portsmouth now racing up to the halfway line, but it's again intercepted there almost by Plymouth, but it's just rolled out of play there, and that will be a throw-in. Jamie's saying, Ben, what, mate? I think he's talking about the other game, Jamie. And Ben saying, I was saying we would beat Leeds yesterday. You did say that, mate, but still, long way to go in the game, mate. Still plenty of time for you guys to turn it round. Now Portsmouth with the possession in the edge of the centre circle. It's worked out wide on the far side. Ball played forward here as Plymouth come to challenge for it, but Portsmouth just managing to retain it there, cutting it back as they play it back into the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth just managing to retain it there. It's played again back into the centre circle as they edge away forward here. It's played down the centre. Plymouth trying to challenge. Portsmouth managing to retain it as they work it back out wide on this near side. Again, Plymouth come to press the ball, forcing Portsmouth to play it back to the halfway line. Ben saying and we're 1-0 down inside 3 minutes. Pitchside saying going to Portsmouth, Portsdown match on Saturday, mate. Big match. Well, I hope they get a good result for you, mate. Stay safe travels to the game and back home, mate. Who is it you're playing? And Jamie's saying, Ben, my bad. I forgot, pal. Still time to win. Absolutely. Yep. Well said, Jamie. So ball's gone out of play here for a corner to Portsmouth on the far side. And Ben saying around 85 minutes we shall win or hope to get a draw. Corner now taken as Portsmouth cross it in. Oh, it's just gone past this near side post. And that will be a goal kick to Plymouth. But yep, you're right, Ben. Still plenty of time to get back into the game, mate. Jack's with us. Jack saying hi, Gaz. Mate, how you doing, Jack? Welcome to the show, mate. I hope you're well. And I'm sure you're happy we're doing a South Coast game tonight. Welcome to the show, mate. So ball now with the Plymouth goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper knocks it long down the field, out wide to the far side. Portsmouth coming to challenge for it. They managed to win it back here, Portsmouth, as they knock it back in the direction it came from. Ball sets the players trying to win the ball, bit of head tennis going on. And eventually Plymouth managed to get the ball down, but Portsmouth have managed to come away with it. Portsmouth under pressure there, but they managed to retain it as they just play it back into the centre circle. Plymouth coming to press the ball as Portsmouth play it back out wide again on the far side. Just managing to keep the ball under pressure there as they play it back into the edge of the centre circle. Now it's switched out to this near side as Portsmouth coming forward here, racing towards the Plymouth box. Plymouth just managed to come across and block off the charge. As Portsmouth play it back into the middle. Now again, switching the play out wide on the far side as they're really trying to stretch the Plymouth formation here. It's crossed into the box, headed on as it comes out towards this near side. Portsmouth quickly get across and intercept the loose ball. Now it's played back in towards the edge of the box, crossed in again as Plymouth managed to intercept it, knocking it away out to the far side. Portsmouth coming again, ball crossed in, it's headed up into the air, still not fully cleared as Portsmouth win it back just outside the box, cutting the ball back up the field slightly as eventually they play it all the way back to the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide again on the far side. As it's just played all the way back to the halfway line. It's knocked out wide on this near side as Portsmouth managing to retain the possession under pressure. It's played back to the halfway line as Plymouth come to press the ball, but Portsmouth managing to play it back to the halfway line. Now long crossfield ball out to the far side. It's intercepted there by Plymouth on the edge of the box as Plymouth knock it long down the field. Now Plymouth inside the centre circle under pressure, but they just managed to retain the possession. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as they come forward into the Portsmouth half. It's knocked up towards the edge of the box, knocked away by Portsmouth. Plymouth regaining possession further up the field. And Plymouth just playing it back to their defensive line as Portsmouth come to press the ball. Now the ball knocked long down the field as the keeper manages to come out and head it forward. And eventually it's won back by Portsmouth. Jack saying, come on, Portsmouth. Thank you, Jack. Hope you're well, mate. Ben is saying, hi, Jack. Thank you, Ben. Jamie's saying, Ben, I'm hoping you win. I'm sure you are, mate. Jack saying, Southeast v Southwest. Well, South Coast Derby. Either way you look at it, South Coast Derby, innit? Now Portsmouth on this near side. So just play it back into the centre circle. It's worked out to the far side there as it just gets away from them slightly, the ball. But they managed to get across and intercept it. Jack is saying, hi, Ben, mate. Thank you, Jack. Now the ball played out to this near side. As they just managed to keep the ball there. Oh, they played it into the middle. It's intercepted there by Plymouth. And Plymouth seeing the goalkeeper off the line. Knock it long, but the ball just goes wide of this near side post. Goalkeeper playing a dangerous game there. Plymouth encouraged, seeing the keeper well out of his box. Jack is saying, hi, Jamie. Top man. Thank you, Jack. Ben is saying, I'm doing well, Jack. You? Awesome. Good to hear, Ben. Loving the positive vibes from you guys, as always. Jack saying, I'm good. Thank you. Good to hear, mate. Now, Portsmouth on the edge of their own box. As they edge their way forward here. Plymouth coming to press the ball. As Portsmouth now midway inside forward up to the edge of the centre circle. As Plymouth just happy to sit off here. And now it's worked out wide on the far side as Portsmouth come forward. Plymouth trying to challenge. Portsmouth managing to retain it though as they just play it back to the halfway line and eventually work it into the centre circle. It's switched out to this near side as now they race forward. Again, Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth again playing it back into their own half to keep the possession. But Plymouth pushing players forward there to press Portsmouth to play it faster as they now work it out wide on the far side, edging their way forward. Again, closed down by Plymouth. It's cut back here as they play it back into the middle. And eventually all the way back to the halfway line. Jamie is saying, hi, Jack. How's it going, pal? Thank you, Jamie. And Mr. Barnsley with us. Mr. Barnsley saying, Barnsley, Daryl Clark been sacked. Didn't you guys change manager not so long ago? Well, welcome to the show, Ryan. Hope you're well, Mr. Barnsley. And Goki is saying, I don't know why, but people living in the UK are very kind. Turkey should definitely take it as an example. Well, thank you, Goki. Appreciate your kind words, mate. I don't know. There is some arseholes in the UK, to be fair, mate. But one thing we're about here at Fandom is being positive with each other. We all support different clubs, but at the end of the day, we all share one love, and that is football. So we encourage positive fans to get along here at Fandom. That's what the channel's all about, bringing good fans together from different clubs. So I appreciate your kind words, mate. And I'm sure the rest of the Fandom family do too, mate. Top man. corner comes in here for Portsmouth. Oh, they've lumped it over the top of the crossbar there. And that's going to be a goal kick to Plymouth. If you're just joining us, guys, we are on 21 minutes gone. It's Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 0. Don't forget, if you like us covering this game or your team or this league, then please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Top man Gacko. Jack is saying, good thanks. Jamie, you? Top man. Thank you, Jack. Good to hear, mate. And Jamie saying, Jack, I'm all right. Good to hear, mate. Now the ball knocked forward on the far side by Plymouth. Portsmouth managing to intercept it. They knock it long down the field. And Plymouth just get back there as they allow the ball to bounce out of play for a throw-in on the far side. Jack is saying, I can't wait till to go Etihad Saturday. I'm sure you can't, mate. So Plymouth with a throw-in on the far side. Ben saying, to be honest with Leeds goalkeeper, we have all chance of a winner. Now the ball. Yep, fair comment, Ben. Fair comment, mate. The ball's knocked out of play there. That's going to be a goal kick for Plymouth. Goki is saying, I guess you guys don't like Leeds. Well, some of the fans don't, but obviously Jamie is a Sheffield United fan, and Sheffield United head-to-head at the top of the league with Leeds in the Championship at the moment. So obviously, and Ben's team are playing Leeds tonight. So Ben obviously is wanting his team to win, which is Millwall. Jamie's wanting Leeds to lose, so that obviously it gives his team an advantage in the table with the points. Now the ball knocked up towards the edge of the box as it comes out to this near side. Portsmouth managing to get across and intercept it. So they just play it back towards the edge of their own box and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper there. And the ball played out wide on the far side as Portsmouth come forward. It's played back into the middle. They edge the way up to the halfway line, switching the play out to this near side. Portsmouth managing to retain it there as Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth switching the play back out to the opposite side of the field as they edge the way forward here. Plymouth again coming to press the ball. Portsmouth just managing to retain it though as they play it back into the centre circle. Now the ball worked out wide again on this near side. So there's a foul there. The referee's blown for the foul. That's going to be a free kick to Portsmouth on this near side. Jack saying, I don't think of Plymouth as South Coast, Devon Coast. Laugh out loud. It's all West Country. Well, fair enough. To me, it's South Coast, mate, because I'm a northern lad. So yeah, it is Devon, you're right, but obviously they're still on the south coast, aren't they? They're on the south coast of England. There's a ball chipped forward there by Portsmouth as Plymouth come to challenge, and the Portsmouth player goes down under the challenge on this near side, close to the corner flag, so it's a free kick for Portsmouth in a good position here. But yep, fair enough, Jack. And Jamie is laughing. Ryan is saying, hey up, guys, and chat. Awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Hope you're well, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show, as I said before. And yep, I'm good. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well yourself. So, corner. That's well, it's not corner, but it's right near the corner flag on this near side. Free kick for Portsmouth. Ball crossed in. It's deep, headed away. As Portsmouth win it back on the edge of the box. Shot towards goal. It's blocked off by Plymouth. As Portsmouth win it back on this near side. It's crossed back in before eventually Plymouth knock it away. And it's gone out to play on this near side for a throw-in. Ben is saying, I like seeing Leeds lose, if anything. Gocky, well, fair enough, Ben. You're going to want to see them lose tonight because your team are playing them, aren't you? So, yeah, fair enough, mate. Portsmouth now playing the ball back into the centre circle. It's worked out wide on the far side as they play it forward here. Portsmouth coming to press Plymouth coming to press the ball as Portsmouth just playing it back to the halfway line. Now it's knocked long down the field as it's headed on. Plymouth managed to intercept it. Plymouth knocking the ball long down the field as Portsmouth intercept it there just on the edge of the centre circle. Plymouth claiming for there should have been a foul there, but the referee waved it away. Now Portsmouth again with the possession, not long down the field, up towards the edge of the box. It's headed away again by Plymouth as the ball just rolls out towards the far side. Portsmouth managing to keep the ball in play. Now it's played back to the halfway line as they work it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as Plymouth challenge for it. Plymouth managing to win it back here. That's now Plymouth knocking the ball long right across the field out to the far side. It's headed on as ball sets the place, trying to win it there. Bit of head tennis going on again as eventually Portsmouth get the ball down. Plymouth making the challenge. The referee says it's a foul, although for me that was more of a coming together. Thank you, Ben. Jamie's saying, all right, Ryan, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Loving the positive vibes, as always, from you, mate. Jack is saying, hi, Ryan. Mate. Thank you, Jack. Top man. And Ryan saying, I'm good, thanks. Good to hear, Mr. Barnsley. Good to hear you well, mate. Now, Portsmouth knocking the ball forward as Plymouth come to challenge for it. Portsmouth managing to retain it as he just cut it back there, playing it back to the halfway line. Now it's played into the centre circle. It's worked out wide on the far side. As they just managed to retain it there as Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth press back into their own half. Now Portsmouth trying to come forward down the centre. It's chipped out wide to the far side and it's just gone out of play there for a throw-in. Now it's going to give the free kick for the foul on Portsmouth. Ryan is saying, Daryl Clark has been sacked at Barnsley. Yeah, got that before, mate. I take it results wasn't good enough under him then, mate. Are you happy he's sacked? That's the main thing. Are you happy he's sacked or are you disappointed, Ryan? Jack saying, yeah, good news for you, Ryan. Now Portsmouth with the possession as it's played back into the centre circle. Plymouth coming to press the ball as they knock the ball forward down the centre. Again, as it's played out towards this near goal, the referee's going to pull it back again for a foul here. So free kick to Portsmouth just on the edge of the centre circle. Just to let you guys know, Arsenal 1-0 up against PSV. And Villa still 0-0 with Club Brugge. 1-0 to Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby. And if you missed it earlier, Borussia Dortmund winning 2-1 against Lille. Borussia Dortmund go through to the quarter-finals, winning 3-2 on aggregate. In the English Championship, guys, as Ben told us, Leeds 1-0 up against Millwall. Watford are 1-0 up against Swansea. And in the Northern Irish Premiership, Cliftonville 0-0 with Dungannon Swift, and Glentown 2-0 down to Glenvaughan. Ball's out of play on this near side for a Plymouth throw-in. And Jack saying, not a derby, 180 miles apart. Well, it's a derby in the respect that they're both on the same coastline, aren't they? Yeah. So ball's out of play on this near side as it's played back towards the Portsmouth box. Try telling the fans of Plymouth and Portsmouth it's not a derby. Ball played out wide on this near side. It's cut back there as they play it back towards the edge of their own box. Now it's works out wide on the far side as Portsmouth coming forward here. Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth managing to retain it. Portsmouth just playing it back into the centre circle. Now it's worked out to this near side. Plymouth coming to challenge for it. Portsmouth managing to retain it there. So play it forward. Now it's worked out towards the far side as they race up towards the edge of the box here, trying to get the crossing, but it's blocked off by Plymouth, and the ball just rolls out of play on the far side for a throw-in to Portsmouth midway inside the Plymouth half. Now Portsmouth with the possession. It's played back to the halfway line again here as they switch the play out to this near side. Ball knocked forward as again Plymouth come to press the ball. Plymouth unable to win it there though as Portsmouth managed to retain it, but eventually playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit the like button, and thank you very much if you have already. Plymouth coming to press the ball as Portsmouth now work it out wide on the far side, edging the way forward here as it's played up towards the edge of the box. Plymouth just managing to intercept it as they knock the ball forward. Now Plymouth trying to build out from the back as they play it back into the middle. Portsmouth challenge for it. Portsmouth have won it back here as they come towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in and they get the shot up, but it's deflected wide. I think that's going to be a corner. Mr. Barnsley saying Barnsley FC next. Manager ex Rotherham United, Huddersfield Town, and Sunderland men, and now among early front runners. Who do you want, Ryan? That's the main thing, mate. Who do you want? Portsmouth now with a corner. It's crossed in, knocked away by the keeper. Ball blasted up the field. Jack saying, is that good, Ryan? Thank you, Jack. Mr. Barnsley saying, I hope so. Well, who would you like? Now the ball played forward as Plymouth knock it back up the field. Portsmouth have intercepted it here on the halfway line. Now it's worked out wide on the far side as Portsmouth coming forward here towards the edge of the box. Plymouth coming to challenge for it as they're coming together on the far side. And the referee has blown for the foul. Guckett is saying, is Sport Trader a free application? Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah. Although you do have to register with them, if I remember correctly. Oh, I've been using it for a while now, so I can't remember, but I'm sure you have to register with them. Ball knocked down the field on that far side as it's knocked away. And it covers European games as well, so you might get Turkish games on that as well, mate. Now the ball played back to the the Plymouth goalkeeper. He's knocked it long out wide on this near side. It's headed on there by Portsmouth. Portsmouth now trying to come forward here, but just getting caught offside as the ball bounces through to the Plymouth goalkeeper. Jack saying, hope you stay up, mate. Don't know where you are in the league. Are you talking about Barnsley? Barnsley, I think, are mid-table, I think, if I remember rightly. So, obviously, after they've recently been pushing for promotion the last 2 seasons, Plymouth with a shot there, but it's blocked off as it's not fully cleared. Plymouth coming again on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. As they just try and cut it back there, but it's intercepted by Portsmouth, and now Portsmouth trying to get on the attack, but challenged there by Plymouth. And now Plymouth winning it back. Portsmouth going down. The referee says no foul. And Plymouth going down again a moment later as the ball eventually blasted away out to the far side. It's intercepted by Plymouth. Now Plymouth coming forward down the centre. We've still got a Plymouth player down on this near side as Plymouth just knocked the ball out of play there. Jack is saying, hope you stay up. I read that. Thank you. Jack saying, hope you stay up. Mate, don't know where you are in the league. Thank you, Jack. And Jack saying, I want Crawley to stay up, though, being another West Sussex team. Well, I'm disappointed, Jack, that you're not a bit more positive about me doing this game tonight. I know you're obviously obsessed with Sussex. I get that. You're proud to be from Sussex, but considering you weren't happy long ago, a while back, saying I was doing all Yorkshire games or Yorkshire teams, I thought you'd be a bit happier tonight that I was doing 2 South Coast teams. But it doesn't appear that way. Mr. Barnsley is saying 15 managers, caretakers in past 10 years. Yeah, a few left, but it can't be just the manager's fault. Absolutely, yeah. Agree with you there, Ryan. Mr. Barnsley also saying, come on, Leeds, for my uncle. Okay, thank you, Ryan. And Jamie saying, Mr. Seven Up, did you play last night? And Mr. Barnes is saying no. Jamie saying, all right, lad, thank you. And Gocky is saying, you know, I can, what? Maybe seven, maybe the owner of Hull City team from the Championship. I don't know him. I don't know him well, but yeah, I do. I have heard of him, mate. So back underway as the ball on this near side now with Portsmouth. They've played back into the edge of the centre circle. Now they work it out wide on the far side as they come forward here. Plymouth coming to challenge. Portsmouth managing to retain it as they cut it back into the centre of the park. It's intercepted there by Plymouth. Now Plymouth trying to get on the attack as they work it out wide on the far side. Charging forward. Portsmouth come to challenge. And the Plymouth player going down there from the challenge as the referee not indicating the foul, and Plymouth not happy about that. Jack saying Plymouth is 206 miles from me. Mr. Barnes is saying in South Yorkshire only one team. That's Barnsley. I don't know. Is Sheffield classed as South Yorkshire? I know they're very close to each other. Jack saying Jamie might have something to say about that, Ryan. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very true, mate. And Ryan is laughing at that. So fair enough. I think he's just having a bit of friendly banter there, Jack. Gocky is saying, you pronounce my name so funny, like Gocky. Well, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, so apologies if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, mate. My apologies. I'll do the best I can. Is it Goki or Goki? I'm not sure how exactly it's meant to be pronounced. Goki. It's because it's got an Goke. Goke? Is that it? Goke? I'm not sure if that's correct, but apologies, mate. I do the best I can. Jamie's saying, Ryan, when you wake up, you're still in League One. Okay. See there, a bit of friendly banter there between Ryan and Jamie. Now Plymouth with the ball thrown back in play. Ball sets the place, trying to win it there. As Plymouth go down, and the referee has given the foul. So free kick to Plymouth out on this near side, almost bang on the halfway line. Goke is saying American people never use mate, but in England it's too popular. Yeah, well, I've always used it, mate. I've always said the word mate. Used that word for years, to be fair, mate. I think it's just normal if you're from the north of England. Although these days everybody's fashionable by saying bro, aren't they? But I'm not giving a shit about fashionable. I give up about giving a shit about fashionable years ago. When you get to my age, sod fashion. I'll be my own man, and if people don't like it, tough shit. Apologies, guys, but that's just me. Plymouth now knocking the ball forward as Portsmouth managed to win it back here. Now Portsmouth trying to come forward. They knock the ball right across the field. It's intercepted there by Plymouth. And now Plymouth trying to get on the attack as they quickly move up to the halfway line. It's knocked long down the field. And that's not a good ball as Portsmouth managed to get back and intercept it. But yeah, I think in America it's a lot more fashionable to say bro in it. Mr. Barnes is saying, I'm happy he's gone, just need the board gone as well. Fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough. I know you've said that you're not happy with the Barnsley board a few times. Well, where's Jamie? I've been holding off saying he hit the like button a bit more, expecting him to have put a message in by now, but he's not. So I'll do it. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. Thank you very much if you have already. Appreciated. Helps us out, but it also helps us identify how much you guys appreciate us covering your club or this league. Ball knocked out wide on this near side as it's gone out of play for a throw into Plymouth. Jack saying American people say dude too much. Yeah, that's true. Dude. It is. You're right there, dude. Plymouth now with a long throw forward. It's headed down as it's knocked back in the direction it came from. Bit of head tennis going on the halfway line here as Plymouth eventually managed to get the ball down on this near side. Now Plymouth playing it back into the middle. Charging forward, Portsmouth trying to challenge for it there as Plymouth managed to retain it. Now it's chipped forward down this near side as Plymouth coming towards the edge of the Portsmouth box. Portsmouth come across and managed to knock the ball out of play there. So that's going to be a throw into Plymouth deep inside the Portsmouth half the field. Jack saying, so yep, read that. Thank you, Jack. Jack's laugh out loud. Yep, very true, mate. And Goke is saying, same language, but different accent. Very true. Well, to be fair, mate, in different parts of England, there's different accent. People in the north, different parts of the north. If you go to Newcastle, they sound completely different to the people in Liverpool, and the people in Yorkshire have a Yorkshire accent. And the people in Lancashire, I'm told I've got a Lancashire accent. Although I don't notice it because I just speak here myself all the time, but people tell me I've got quite a strong Lancashire accent. And then obviously down south, you have a different accent again, as well as the Welsh people sound different and Scottish people sound different. So it depends on where you are in the UK, but accents different all over the place. Same in America, to be fair. In America, down on the south coast, people sound differently to the people in the north of America. Now Plymouth coming forward down this near side. Ball knocked up towards the edge of the Portsmouth box. It's crossed in here as Plymouth now with the shot. Oh, and Plymouth has scored. Ball smashed into the far side of the net as the goalkeeper couldn't keep it out. And Plymouth score first. 43 and a half minutes gone. It's Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 1. Jack saying many accents in England, mate. Very true, Jack. Jack saying many accents in the UK. Goke saying maybe Scottish or Irish. Yeah, maybe if you're from outside the UK, a different country, maybe you don't notice it as much. The same with us. If we come to Turkey, I suppose Turkish people all sound the same to us. But I'm sure you being from Turkey, you could tell us there's different Turkish accents as well. Jack saying Ireland's not in the UK, by the way. Northern Ireland is. Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Jack saying Northern Ireland. Yep, thank you. Mr. Barnsley saying Paul Warner to Barnsley. So Mustafa Bundu, the goal scorer for Plymouth. Goke is saying, Jack, you are from Scotland, right? No, Jack's from the south coast. He'll tell you he's from Sussex, but you probably don't know where that is. So just to make it easier, he is from near Brighton, Goke. Jack saying, no, I'm not. Goke say, England, south coast, along the south coast, Goke. Obviously, that's probably the best way for you to understand it, mate. Ball now back with the Plymouth goalkeeper. And Jack saying, I'm from Sussex, mate, 20 miles from Brighton. South Coast. Make it easier for him to understand, Jack. He's not from the UK, mate, so he won't know Sussex. Goke saying, which team do you support, Jack? Ball knocked down the field there. As they're coming together. So the referee blows for the foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Plymouth. Mr. Barnsley saying Barnsley 10th, 8 points gap to the playoffs. Thank you, Ryan. Jack saying Worthing is my main team because I was born in Worthing, live here my whole life. Worthing is near Brighton. For you to understand, Goke. Goke saying in Turkey, people don't support their own city teams. They all support Galatasaray. Ball knocked down the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from as Plymouth win it back. We've got 3 minutes added on here. Plymouth knocking the ball up towards the edge of the box. As Plymouth now trying to get the shot on. It's blocked off there by Portsmouth. It's gone behind, and the referee says goal kick. And Goke saying Fenerbahce, Besiktas, or I don't know how to pronounce that. Trabzonspor. And Mr. Barnsley saying Barnsley got Mansfield on Saturday. Jack saying tough game, Ryan. So Plymouth with the throw-in out on this near side. We've got 1 minute of the 3 added on remaining. Plymouth now throwing the ball long down the field as it's headed on there by Portsmouth. They knocked it out of play, and that's going to be a throw-in on this near side. Now the referee's given the foul. So free kick to Portsmouth on this near side, midway inside their own half. Mr. Barnes is saying, come on Wednesday on Sunday. And Jack saying, I say, mates. Ball knocked long down the field as it's headed on there. Portsmouth now with the possession. It's played out wide on the far side. Plymouth coming to press the ball. It's crossed in here as Plymouth knock it away. And Portsmouth regain the possession further up the field. Now Portsmouth with a long ball out wide on the far side, just managing to keep it in play there. As Plymouth come to challenge for it, Portsmouth play it back into the centre circle. As the referee blows for the half-time whistle, and at half-time it has finished. Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 1. And Jack is saying, it's High Green, mate, via Hillsborough. Please. Arctic Monkeys lyrics. All right, okay, Jack. Jamie saying, I'm still here, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Well, pleasure to have you listening in, mate. I wasn't sure if you'd gone, but obviously normally by now you'd normally put your welcome and obviously encouraging people to like and subscribe. So surprised you haven't, especially with your team not playing tonight. But thank you for sticking around, Jamie. Jamie saying, I'm watching Villa game. All right, fair enough, Jamie. And Mr. Barnsley saying, come on, Plymouth 3-1. Thank you, Ryan. And James saying, hello, everyone who is watching or listening into Fanden. Welcome. Come in, say hi, like, and subscribe. Everyone is welcome to join us. Thank you, Jamie. Yep, if you are listening in the background, please do hit the like button, guys. And thank you very much if you have. And please do consider subscribing. Thank you, Jamie. Mr. Barnsley is saying Yorkshire tea better than Lancashire tea. Okay. And Jamie is laughing at that. Jack is saying, let's all meet up in the year 2000. I think you're a bit late for that, Jack. We're well past the year 2000. And Jack saying, Jarvis, Cocker, and Arctic Monkeys are all Wednesday fans. Right, okay. Well, I don't follow Arctic Monkeys, so I wouldn't know. Jamie saying, Jack, question mark. And Jamie saying, Arctic Monkeys from Sheffield, yeah. Great band. I don't really listen to them, to be fair, guys. Anyway, let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers, guys. Just bear with me a second, guys. Going to bring up the halftime match stats on the screen now for you guys to see. I know you can see some stats there on the radar, but I always prefer to look at these stats. So just bear with me a second. So here we go, guys. Should be coming on your screen now. Here's how the first half has gone in numbers. Total shots, 7 for Portsmouth, 4 for Plymouth. 1 shots on target, 1 for Portsmouth, 2 for Plymouth. Possession, 79% for Portsmouth, 21% for Plymouth. Passes, 357 for Portsmouth, 98 for Plymouth. Pass accuracy, 83% for Portsmouth, 52% for Plymouth. Fouls, 5 against Portsmouth, 9 against Plymouth. Yellow cards, none. No red cards. Offsides, just the 1 against Portsmouth. And corners, 4 for Portsmouth, none for Plymouth. So there you go, guys. Give you an update round the grounds. Lille lost to Borussia Dortmund earlier on 2-1, and it's Borussia Dortmund that go through to the next round, winning 3-2 on aggregate in the Champions League. Games that are going on at the moment: Arsenal 2, PSV 1. Obviously, Arsenal winning that comfortably at the moment, 9-2 on aggregate. Villa still 0-0 with Club Brugge. But Villa with that 3-1 lead from the first leg. And Atletico Madrid 1-0 up against Real Madrid. And it's 2-2 on aggregate. In the English Championship, guys, Hull City 0, Oxford United 0, Leeds 1, Millwall 0, Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 1, as we know right here, and Watford 1, Swansea 0, Stoke City 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. In the Highlands Lowlands League, Forest Mechanics 3-0 down to Huntley, and Strathpey Thistle 0-0 with Cudding. That's a mad name. And in the Northern Irish Premiership, Cliftonville 0-0 with Dungannon Swift. Glentown 2-0 down to Glenvaughan. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date with the games around the UK. And not a lot going on in Europe tonight either, to be fair. Not many games going on around Europe. Just one game in the Czech First League. Dukaj Prague 0-0 with Kavina. So, yeah. No games around Europe tonight, really, which is quite a surprise. Jamie is saying, coffee time, be right back. No worries, Jamie. Yeah, I'm going to grab yourself. And Jack is saying 2 days till Gaz's birthday. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Thank you, mate. Yeah. Another year older. I'm not looking forward to being another year older, but thank you, Jack. And Mr. Barnsley saying, watched Exeter play Mansfield yesterday evening. Don't think we've got much to worry about with form. I hope I'm right. Well, obviously, new manager coming in, and getting rid of the old manager. You're potentially going to get the new manager bounce, mate. Jack is saying, hopefully, you win, Ryan. Absolutely, well said, Jack. And Jack also saying, looks a nice ground. Oh, well, I got loads of Horsham mates who went last season. JC is with us. JC saying Plymouth are winning at Fratton Park. How could I have missed that? Yeah, they're winning at the moment, mate. How are you doing, JC? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to. Yeah, Plymouth have had backs to the wall for large parts of the first half. Plymouth have had to absorb a lot of pressure, a bit of a defensive battle for them at the moment, as a lot of the possession has been with Portsmouth, and Portsmouth very much on the attack. But as we know, you can have all the attack in the world, but if you don't put the ball in the back of the net, then you're not necessarily going to get the result. So, yep, thank you, JC. Hope you're well, mate. Mr. Barnes is saying Exeter City 2-0 Mansfield last night. Computer being so slow. In a minute when my computer finally gets together. Jackson, hi, JC. Welcome to Fun. Thank you, Jack. Top man. Right, guys. I'm going to put the radar back on the screen. So there we go. So the radar back on the screen, guys. I'm just going to grab a quick coffee. I'll be back in a moment, but keep your comments coming, guys. Love to hear from you. And obviously, plenty of football going on tonight for you guys to talk about. But I'd love to hear from you guys that are regular fan dinners. What are your feelings about this new Club World Cup coming in the summer? Obviously, the Club World Cup's been going for quite some time, but obviously, there's a new format of it this season coming in the summer, which is going to increase the amount of games. And if you haven't heard about it, FIFA have announced that there's going to be £1 billion in prize money. So it means they're trying to, clearly trying to get the clubs to take the competition seriously by dangling the carrot of a big earner out of it. So I'd love to hear from you guys that are regular fan dinners. Do you think it's good, the new Club World Cup? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's just going to put too much stress on the already congested fixture list? Let me know. I'll leave that question with you guys while I go and grab a coffee. JC is saying it's an art someone draw for me for my channel when I used to make videos like a year ago. I have no idea what you're talking about there, mate. It's an art. I'm presuming you're talking about your logo there, mate. Okay, fair enough. And Jack is saying, "Oh, nice, JC, mate." Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, Jack asked you your picture badge on or something. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I can't actually see it, and I have to have a look another time because even when I highlight it, it still looks small. So I'd have to look at it another time. So, yeah. Right, guys, I'll be back in a sec. Just going to grab a coffee. But as I say, please do drop your comments in. Let me know what you think about this new Club World Cup. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it, guys. As I value your opinion and input. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Sorry, bye. Sorry, back, guys. Jack is saying, I like Ryan's picture. 2 white rolls, Yorkshire rolls. I think that's the Barnsley badge, isn't it? I thought that was the Barnsley badge. I've always thought it was the Barnsley badge, but it is very small, so I can't see it. But fair enough, Jack. And Jack saying, come on, Portsmouth, turn it around, please. Oh, now Portsmouth on the attack. It's knocked away. Ball blasted up the field. As Plymouth deflected out wide on this near side. Jamie saying back with a coffee. Yeah, my lovely lady's making one, but forgive me, guys. I don't normally eat on the channel, but I am absolutely famished tonight. I've not had nothing to eat, so I'm just going to quickly eat one of these fruit bars. Ball out wide on the far side. It's gone out of play there. Plymouth now with the throw in long down the field. Welcome back, Jamie. And Jack saying, welcome back, Gaz and Jamie. Thank you, Jack. Top man. Now Portsmouth with the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Just cut back there as they play it back to their centre backs. Jamie saying it's a Barnsley bag. That Jack, mate. Barnsley badge. Yeah, badge. Yeah, I thought it was. Now the ball with Portsmouth. Just on the edge of their own box. It's played forward here as Plymouth challenges are coming together and the referee's given the foul there. So free kick to Portsmouth midway inside their own half. JC saying Arsenal are winning in the Champions League. My granddad would be happy. He's a passionate Gunners fan. 9-2 on aggregate now. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. Plymouth intercept it. Now Plymouth on the attack, racing in behind the Portsmouth defence as they come into the box. They get the shot off. Oh, and Plymouth have scored the second. 48 and a half minutes gone. It's Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 2. Well, what are Portsmouth doing here? Leaving themselves wide open at the back there, playing the high line. And Jamie's saying, hi, JC. Top man. Thank you, Jamie. And Jack saying, cool. Still got the Yorkshire rolls on it. No, it's not the Barnsley badge. I know. No, it's probably an older badge, mate. He's probably picked an older badge so it fits the circle. Jamie saying, cheers. Thank you, Jamie. And JC is saying, Plymouth have a second. Yep. Ryan Hardy with the goal. Jack saying, can you not say it before Gaz does, please, mate? Thank you, Jack. And JC saying, sorry, man. Top man. Thank you for the understanding, mate. Yeah, don't matter. You've give up with the other games, obviously, that we don't cover. But when we cover the game here, obviously, on the channel, whatever game we're covering, I just prefer you guys if you could just wait till you say anything about a goal, because the radar obviously tells you a little bit before I see it. on the screen. So some people come in saying goal, and then I read it out, and I haven't actually seen it on the TV because the TV is slightly behind, unfortunately, but I have no control over it. But top man, thank you, JC, and thank you, Jack. Now Portsmouth on this near side, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in here. It's deep. As well, the referee has blown for the goal kick there. So, yep, top man. Thank you, JC, and thank you, Jack. And JC say my fault. No, it's all right, mate. You're still quite new to the channel, so easy that you don't understand that. Obviously, although you guys normally just hold off for a minute. Just wait till I mention it. But thank you for the understanding, JC. Top man. Jack saying it's all right, mate. Easy done. Thank you, Jack. So we're having a substitution here for Plymouth. So Obafemi coming off, and it's Callum Wright coming on to replace him. Portsmouth now with the possession. Played back into the middle. It's worked out wide on the far side as Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth managing to retain it. It's played back into the middle. Now Portsmouth coming forward as it's worked out to the far side. They just keep the ball under pressure there. Now it's played out to this near side as Portsmouth coming forward up to the halfway line. Plymouth coming to press the ball. Portsmouth knock it forward. Now it's chipped right out to the far side. Headed on there by Plymouth as it's gone out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Jamie is saying, what game are you going to on Saturday, Jack? And Jack saying, I'm going to City Brighton in Manchester, Jamie. Now the ball worked out to this near side. Portsmouth coming forward. Plymouth coming to press the ball. Portsmouth play it back into the centre circle. Now trying. It's played out wide on the far side. As they're coming together there. Portsmouth managing to retain it. Now it's chipped out to this near side. As they come towards the edge of the box here, Portsmouth. Plymouth coming to press the ball. Portsmouth taking it to the byline, trying to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off as it comes out to this near side for a throw-in. Well, Portsmouth thought the throw-in was for them, but the referee says no, it's a Plymouth throw-in. Jamie is saying, Jack, cool, pal, safe journey. Well said, Jamie. Well said, mate. And Jack saying, thank you. So substitution here for Portsmouth. Matt Ritchie coming off, and it's Caden Gordon coming on. And Portsmouth with a double substitution here. So it's Pat coming off, Bramall coming on, and Ritchie coming off, and Gordon coming on for Portsmouth. Now Portsmouth coming forward down the centre. It's worked out wide, as it's just gone out of play there for a throw-in. All right, yeah, hopefully. Ball worked out to this near side. As Portsmouth now charging forward. Plymouth come to challenge for it. Portsmouth managing to retain it, trying to get the cross in there, but it's blocked off, and it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Portsmouth now with the ball back in play. It's played back into the middle. Just cutting it back slightly there. It's now they work it out wide on this near side. Ball crossed in. Goalkeeper plucks the ball out the air, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Plymouth. Ball not long down the field. It's headed on there by Portsmouth. And so they head it back into the Plymouth half. Plymouth head it right back at them as the ball eventually comes down, but the referee has given an offside there. Still no goals. Villa Club Bruges. Leeds still 1-up against Millwall. Watford still 1-up against Swansea, and Stoke still 1-up against Blackburn. So ball's run down this near side for Portsmouth, but they've ended up running it out of play there, and that's going to be a goal kick for Plymouth. It is saying, Jack, I hope so. Yeah, well, our best wishes are with him. Obviously, we can. That's all we can do, guys. Send our best wishes to him. He doesn't. It doesn't. As far as I know, he's not on social media. He doesn't follow me on social media, so can't even message him on social media to see he's okay. Obviously, he's got a YouTube account, but he doesn't post anything on that either. So there's no way to message him, unfortunately. Now Portsmouth on this near side. But he might be just resting, guys. Got to remember he's fighting health issues at the moment, so he could be just taking it easy. Ball's gone out of play on the far side for a throw-in. Portsmouth play it back to the halfway line. It's played into the centre circle. Now they switch the play out to this near side as they come forward here. Portsmouth managing to knock it up towards the edge of the box. Plymouth nick it there. That's now Plymouth getting on the attack. Plymouth knocking it forward down the centre. Portsmouth unable to win it there, but Plymouth still coming. They race into the Portsmouth half, pushed out wide on this near side, but eventually Portsmouth managed to make the challenge, and the ball just gets on this near side. It's played back to the edge of the box wide on the far side. Cut back into the centre of the field. Jamie is saying, hello, everyone who is watching or listening in to Fanden. Welcome, come in and say hello and like and subscribe. Everyone is welcome. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, not many people coming in now. I think we missed that opportunity in the first half because I was reading out way too many comments. But thank you, mate. Appreciate it. So ball's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. What's the lead score, guys? 0 to lead still at the moment. Plymouth have knocked the ball out of play again on this near side. Jack saying, did the Blades draw yesterday, Jamie? On the far side. It's played towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. They knock it towards goal. And it's deflected behind by Plymouth. That's going to be a corner on the far side for Portsmouth. And Jamie saying, Jack, 1-0 to them. Ball crossed in, headed away. Knocked up into the area as the referee stops the play. We've got a Plymouth player down in the box. And Jamie saying, Jack, yeah, mate, 1-1. And Jack saying, I'm guessing you're second then, Jamie. So stoppage here for the Plymouth player down on the ground. We're on 60 and a half minutes gone, guys. Portsmouth 0, Plymouth 2. Still waiting for this stoppage. Another substitution coming here. Jack is saying, not great this for Portsmouth. No, but they're not in danger. I don't think they're going down. I think they're safe. Obviously, Plymouth will have raised their game a little bit tonight, determined to try and get something out of the game to give themselves chance to take themselves out of trouble. And Jack is saying, I expect Portsmouth to get a result being at home. Doesn't always work like that, Jack. You know that, mate. Doesn't always work out like that. Well, the Plymouth player down on the ground in the box looks in some kind of distress here. I'm not sure what the injury is exactly, but he certainly looks in quite a bit of distress. Julio Pleguezuelo. I can't even read his name. Pleguezuelo is the player going off, and it's Suisse. I can't even read these Plymouth players' names. Comea Suisses coming on to replace him. Well, he's going off injured. We wish him well. Hopefully, it's not too serious, and if it is a serious injury, we wish him well and a speedy recovery. Mumbai coming on as well. That's Hardy going off. Jack is saying, I think Dylan goes to games, doesn't he? Sometimes he goes to games, but obviously he works for his local football club. He works for a non-league club, helping out at the weekend, so he doesn't get to go to Portsmouth very often. He might be there tonight, I don't know. In fact, I did speak to him last week on a voice call, and I think at the weekend, I think he did actually mention he might be going to this game. So we're finally about to get back underway here. Drop ball for Portsmouth. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth playing it back into their own half. It's worked into the edge of the centre circle here. Ball worked out wide on the far side as Portsmouth trying to come forward there, but Plymouth come to press the ball. Portsmouth managing to retain it. And now it's worked out wide on this near side as they work it forward here, coming towards the edge of the box, taking it to the byline. Plymouth make the challenge, and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. And Jack saying, check the Villa score. So Villa have scored 1-0 up against Club Bruges. Should have just told us, Jack. But thank you for letting me know. Well, that should see Villa go through them. They're now 4-1 up on aggregate. All played out wide on this near side. It's crossed into the box, blasted away by Plymouth. Ball knocked outside the box. But yeah, thank you, Jack. Now Plymouth have got a throw in on this near side, inside their own half of the field. And Jack saying, go on, Villa. Very true, mate. Referee's given a yellow card there to the Plymouth player for time wasting. I don't think after the views for this one tonight, I don't think we're going to be rushing to do another Plymouth game for a while. Matti Suronla booked for time wasting. Ball knocked all the way back to the goalkeeper here. Plymouth now try and build from the back. It's worked out wide on the far side. Ball knocked down the field. And it's headed up into the air. Portsmouth managing to get it down on that far side as they knock it forward here. It's taken right into the touchline as Plymouth challenged for it. And the referees indicated a throw-in on the far side. Ball thrown back up the field as Portsmouth play it into the centre circle. Portsmouth now working it out wide on this near side. And Jack is saying, play back into the middle. Chat went quiet just like that. Laugh Out Loud was moving in the first half. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I need to change strategy, mate, because everybody keeps coming in, putting all the comments in the first half when we're actually getting new viewers. And then in the second half when we're not getting new viewers, most people disappear. So that's one of the reasons why I need to start changing strategy with how I deal with the chats, the fan den chat. Unfortunately, happens a lot, that. And it's really very, very frustrating from my point of view because most new viewers come in the first half an hour of the game. Now the ball crossed in. It's gone past that far post as it goes out of play. Ball not long down the field. As the referee blows for the foul there. So goalkeeper now to take the free kick on this near side. It's not long down the field, out to this near side. It's headed out of play there, and that's going to be a throw into Portsmouth. Midway inside. No, sorry, it's gone for a Plymouth throw in. My apologies. So Plymouth with a throw in on this near side. But yep, sorry, Jack. Sorry, it's gone quiet, mate. Well, I appreciate you sticking around, top man. Ball headed on there. The referee's blown for a foul. Balls. So it's a throwing on this near side for Portsmouth. Portsmouth now coming forward. Played into the edge of the centre circle. Now they work it out wide on the far side as they come forward here. Just cut back as they play it back to the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. As Plymouth come to press the ball, Portsmouth managing to retain it. It's worked forward down this near side as Plymouth managed to intercept it there. Portsmouth have won it back quickly though. Played into the centre circle. Stevie's saying, I'm still here. Thank you, Stevie. I appreciate the support. Ball played into the centre circle. I think everybody's gone now. So, yeah, thank you, Stevie. And Jack is saying, I'll stick around, mate. Thank you, Jack. Appreciated, mate. You are a star, top man. There's a attempted cross there from that far side. It's gone out of play for another throw-in to Portsmouth, deep inside the Plymouth half. And Jack saying, hi, Stevie, mate. Thank you, Jack. And Stevie saying, I'm doing good, thank you. What about you? Ball crossed in. Oh, it's knocked wide. There's a chance there for Portsmouth. And Jack saying, I'm good too, thank you. Good to hear, mate. What other interests do you have, Jack? I know you're a massive football fan, mate. I know that, obviously. But what other interests do you have? You must have some other interests that you do in the summer when the football takes a break. Villa now 2-0 up against Club Brugge. So Villa 2, Club Brugge 0, and that makes it 5-1 on aggregate. Arsenal still 2-1 up against PSV. That's 9-2 on aggregate. And Real Madrid still 1-0 down to Atletico Madrid. Come on, Atletico Madrid. I would love them to knock out Real Madrid. English Championship. Hull City 1-1 now with Oxford United. Leeds still 1 up against Millwall. Portsmouth, as we know, 2-0 down here to Plymouth. Watford still 1 up against Swansea. And Stoke still 1 up against Blackburn. Ball played back into their own half here as Portsmouth play it out wide on the far side. So good to hear, Jack. Stevie saying, awesome, great to hear. Well said, Stevie. And Jack is saying, I've never seen a Plymouth fan on here, to be honest. I've seen Portsmouth fans, though. Well, we actually did have one Plymouth fan drop in the other week. I can't remember what game it was we did. We did do a game in where Plymouth, was it the Sheffield Wednesday? Sheffield, I think it was Plymouth v Sheffield Wednesday. We did actually have one Plymouth fan drop in very briefly, but he's not been back in tonight. Ball knocked away. But to be fair, considering I've got friends who are Portsmouth fans, we don't really see Portsmouth fans come in either. And we've done a few Portsmouth games this season. And that's really frustrating considering I've got a few friends that are Portsmouth fans. And they never drop in anymore. Ball worked out wide on the far side. It's now Portsmouth play it back into the middle. Worked out wide on this near side. Stevie's saying, go on, Villa. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And Stevie's saying, yeah, don't think I have, Jack. Not that I remember anyway. Well, I know we did have a Plymouth fan come in when we did the Sheffield Wednesday, the Plymouth game the other last week, I think it was, or weekend, whenever it was. We did have one Plymouth fan pop in then, but he didn't. I can't remember even he stayed long. I can't remember, but obviously, I haven't seen him tonight. And Jack is saying, I don't really have any other hobbies. Video games, if that counts. Yeah, we are. Well, that yeah, kind of counts. Yeah, I do like playing. Well, I don't really play a lot of video games, but I really do like playing Grand Theft Auto. I don't really play much else. So I don't play FIFA or none of that. I used to, but I just get too stressed with it now, FIFA. So I don't play it. I think my missus got fed up with hearing me cussing at it all the time. Ball knocked down the field. It's headed on there. As Portsmouth managed to intercept it. Now it's worked out to this near side. Plymouth coming to press the ball. Portsmouth play it back to the goalkeeper there. And Jack saying, I don't like any other sports, but I watch Super Bowl. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You're not like camping or motorbikes, cars. Obviously, they can be considered hobbies as well. Maybe surfing because you're near the coastline, aren't you? So maybe you like getting out in the sea, surfing. I don't know. Now Plymouth with the possession on this near side. Jack saying it's annoying. GTA 6 is only coming out on new consoles, mate. I know, so I've heard. Yeah, that's really crappy. That's really crappy. Ball now back with the goalkeeper as he knocks it long down the field. It's headed on there as Portsmouth managed to win it back. Plymouth trying to challenge. Portsmouth play it back into the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. Portsmouth just playing it back into their own half here. It's played back into the edge of the centre circle. Plymouth coming to press the ball. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. As Portsmouth just managing to retain it there. Cut back into the edge of the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. Ball played forward. Plymouth challenge for it, and it's gone out of play there for a throw in. But yeah, I agree, Jack. Although it's got really expensive now. To be fair, playing GTA because obviously it's all about playing it online now, and they're just trying to screw you for every pound they can. And it's a shame because it's a great game. It's just become a money pot. Jack is saying, "Go on, Villa. Look at the score now." Don't worry about it. Just tell us the score, Jack. I'm presuming they've gone 3-0 up now. Ball knocked down the field here, and it's headed all the way back to the Portsmouth goalkeeper. Stevie's saying, yeah, it's wrong in it, Jack. Portsmouth now with a possession on the halfway line. It's worked out wide on this near side. Plymouth coming to press the ball as Portsmouth managed to retain it. It's cut back there, played back to the edge of their own box. Now the ball with the Portsmouth goalkeeper as he knocks it long out to this near side. It's knocked on here. Ball played towards the edge of the box. Plymouth trying to challenge for it. Managing to come away with it. Now Plymouth on the attack as it's played into the middle. Portsmouth managing to retain it here. So win it back. It's worked out wide on the far side, coming forward here. As Plymouth come across the challenge for it, but Portsmouth just managing to retain it, trying to get the shot off, and they do, but it's high and over the top of the crossbar, and that's going to be a goal kick to Plymouth. Jackson trying to makes people buy new consoles, then pay £90 for the game or whatever it is. I know, and then not only that, then you pay for the game, and then you have to pay to get online. You have to don't forget that, Jack. You have to pay. I don't know what it is now, but I know it used to be about 50 quid for the year to play it online. And then obviously when you're on the game, then they're trying to charge you for different things on the game as well. So it's just become a rip-off. Stevie's saying, yep, then membership to play online. And Jack is saying, I play FIFA E2K. Cool. Yeah, like I say, Jack, I used to play FIFA. Did used to play it when I was younger, but I don't play it anymore. I just get stressed with it, mate. Used to like playing the manager mode where you play the manager season thing. But like I say, I don't play it anymore because I just got stressed with it all the time. So I play GTA. I don't get stressed with that as much. I do a little bit from time to time, but nothing like I did with FIFA. So Portsmouth have got a free kick here out on that far side, just outside the Plymouth box. It's about 20 yards from goal, maybe slightly more. Ball crossed in deep, headed on as it comes out to this near side. Plymouth managing to keep the ball in play as it's crossed in again, knocked away as Plymouth win it back further up the field. Portsmouth win it back further up the field, but the referee has blown for a foul in the box. And Jack saying, I still like if that's a hobby. Yeah, I used to watch that when I was a kid, like well, younger. I think I watched it up till about 15, 16 or something like that. But then it became so obvious after what once you start watching it as you get older. I thought it became quite obvious that it was fake, and that made it harder to enjoy. But I still like it. I think it's cool. Obviously, I remember I've got fond memories of enjoying it when I was a kid. So it is still pretty cool. But like I say, if I had kids, if I had a lad, I think I'd definitely be still watching it, encouraging my lad to watch it. But unfortunately, I haven't got a kid, so no reason to watch it. Once in a while, I might just have a watch just out of the fondness of it from when I was younger. Plymouth now with the possession on this near side. It's deflected out of play there for a throw in to Portsmouth. But yeah, not wrong with that, Jack. Wrestling is a lot. I don't know. I don't know if it's obviously it's always been a bit fake, but I don't know if it's got as good as what it used to be when I was younger. When I was younger, it used to be very believable. But I think it's just got. I don't know. It's just changed a lot, hasn't it? You probably haven't noticed it, but I can remember the days of wrestling when Hulk Hogan was involved in it, and the British Bulldog and stuff like that. So that's going. That tells you how old I am. Jack saying boxing. Two, just proper fights, not like that Tyson fight. Yeah, I do like. I don't watch a lot of boxing, but I do like the heavyweight fights. But I don't watch all the leagues, all the boxing divisions, if you know what I mean. Mainly just the heavyweight division. Oh, bit of a tussle going on the far side. Plymouth managed to come away with it here as Plymouth play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper clears it, knocking it long down the field. As it just, well, it's intercepted there by Portsmouth. Played back out wide on this near side. Jack saying it's still believable to the kids. Yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I don't take it the wrong way. It's just I'm obviously a grown man now, so it's harder for me to buy into the animation of it when you get to my age. But yeah, absolutely, it's still cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it's still cool. If I had a young lad, I'd certainly be encouraging him to watch it. I'd probably be sat there watching it with him. But obviously, I haven't. So, but yeah, mate, I've got fond memories. I used to love it when I was a kid. Absolutely used to love it when I was a kid. So it'll always have a fondness in my heart in that respect. Matty Sorinola has been given a second yellow here, so he's gonna walk. So that's a red card for the Argyle player. So Plymouth have got a free kick here, right on the edge of the Portsmouth box on this near side. Just waiting for the Portsmouth goalkeeper to receive some treatment here. Jack is saying British Bulldog. Yeah, that's what he was. Bulldog. My favourite wrestler was always the Undertaker, but he stayed in it. He stayed quite. He was still in it up until a few years back, wasn't he? But yeah, he was always my favourite wrestler, the Undertaker. I used to love the music he used to come into. Dum dum. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, who's your favorite wrestler, Jack? I know like I said, when I was younger, I used to love the Undertaker. He was awesome. So we're still waiting for this free kick here on the edge of the box. The goalkeeper's back on his feet after receiving treatment. So Plymouth now with the Portsmouth with the free kick. It's blocked off as the ball comes out to the edge of the box, and Portsmouth now with the shot. Oh, and it's into the back of the net. As Portsmouth pull one back. 88.5 minutes gone. It's Portsmouth 1, Plymouth 2. Well, it's a late one, but that's going to make it an interesting final few minutes. Jack saying British gun. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. I was just mentioning him, Jack, so you can remember the kind of wrestlers that were about when I was a big fan of it when I was younger. Now Portsmouth with the possession on this near side, coming forward. It's knocked down the field up towards the edge of the box. Plymouth managing to intercept it. Now Plymouth knocking it away as it's deflected behind. And that's going to be a corner on this near side for Portsmouth. Jack saying my favourite wrestler was CM Punk and Dolphin Ziggler. New wrestler. Actually, do you know what? My favourite wrestler was The Undertaker, but I'm forgetting about the tag team. I don't know if you like them, but I used to love them. The Bushwhackers. Have you heard of them, Jack? If you haven't, look up the Bushwhackers. They was my favourite when I was younger. They was my favourite wrestling tag team. The Bushwhackers. They were funny, mate. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. 11 minutes has been added on here, guys. So 11 minutes for Portsmouth to try and find an equaliser. Ball knocked out wide on this near side. It's headed on as Plymouth managed to intercept it. Plymouth knocking it back in the direction it came from. Headed up into the air as comes out to this near side. Portsmouth managing to get to it first as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now it's knocked long down the field as it's worked out wide on this near side. And Plymouth come to challenge for it, managing to retain it. Plymouth challenge again, and they come away with it here, but Portsmouth trying to challenge right back, and the referee blows for the foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Plymouth just on the edge of their own box. Jack saying, never heard of them. Look them up, Jack. Yeah, they're great. Mate, like I say, you'll see why I liked them when you see them. The Bushwhackers used to come into the ring like that. You'll have to have a look. They're Bushwhackers. They're cool, mate. I remember them really well when I was a kid. I showed my missus a couple of years ago, and she was like, yeah, that's just typical. That was one of your favourite wrestlers. Now the ball worked out wide on the far side for Portsmouth. It's played back into the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box here. Portsmouth managing to get the cross in as it comes right past everybody and out to the far side. Plymouth coming to challenge for it. Cross back in. And now Plymouth trying to knock it away, but not managing to clear it as Portsmouth win it back on the edge of the box. It's crossed in as it's headed up into the air. Ball comes out as it's worked out on this near side. And now Portsmouth play it back into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side as they come towards the edge of the box here again. It's crossed in as it's headed away again by Plymouth. And it's gone out for a corner. So, yeah, Jack, look them up. Jamie's saying, I'm back, being on the phone to my mate. Right, Jamie, I thought you'd gone off watching the game. I thought you'd gone off watching the Villa game, mate. I'd say are now 3-0 up in that one, which makes it 6-1 on aggregate. PSV have equalised on the night against Arsenal, so it's now Arsenal 2, PSV 2, but obviously Arsenal still 9-3 up on aggregate. Portsmouth now with the cross in from the corner. It's knocked towards goal as the Plymouth managed to blast it away. Atletico Madrid still 1-0 up against Real Madrid, 2-2 on aggregate in the Championship. They're coming together there. See, Plymouth player manages to come away with it, and Plymouth trying to relieve the pressure as the referee blows for the foul inside the centre circle there. In the Championship, guys, Hull City 2, Oxford United 1, Leeds 2, Millwall 0. Portsmouth, as we know, 2-1 down here as they rally to try and find an equaliser in these late minutes. Watford still 1-0 up against Swansea, and Stoke still 1-0 up against Blackburn. Looks like a great game going on in the Northern Irish Premiership. Glentown now 3-3 with Glenvon. Ball knocked down the field as Plymouth now inside the box. And the referee's blown for a foul there. So free kick to Portsmouth. So, yeah, welcome back, Jamie. And Jack saying Undertaker and Kane. Yeah, well, I remember Undertaker before Kane came into it. Kane never used to be in it when I was a kid. It was just the Undertaker, and he had some mad representative, some mad guy that used to walk around with an urn, like a death, like the urn with the ashes in. Now Plymouth knocking the ball down the field. It comes out to this near side. So the goalkeeper comes to intercept it. And Portsmouth now knocking it forward on this near side. Plymouth coming to press the ball. It's just played back into the middle. As Portsmouth now with the possession, racing out wide on the far side. It's knocked up towards the edge of the box, blasted away by Plymouth. That's now Plymouth trying to get on the attack, but closed down there by Portsmouth. As Portsmouth managed to win it back, just playing it back to the halfway line. And now worked out wide on this near side as Portsmouth just managing to keep the ball under pressure there. And Eventually, there's a coming together, and the referee stops the play. Jack is saying, "Welcome back, Jamie. 2-1 now. Come on, coming up to full time. Thank you, Jack. Top man." And Jamie's saying, "I can remember them Galacas. Yeah, they were. I used to love the bushwhackers. As you can imagine, I was doing it all around the living room when I was a kid." Daco, Guy Abbott has been booked here for Plymouth. And Jamie's saying, "Jack, I said 2-2. You did, mate. Yep, you did." And Jack saying, "I like old wrestlers like Eddie Guerrera and women's wrestlers like Chea Lita." Well, when I was a kid, mate, we didn't have lady wrestlers. But yeah, when you get a chance, Jack, look up the Bushwhackers on YouTube. You'll like them. If you're anything like me, you'll like the Bushwhackers. Jamie's saying, "Up. Yeah, I've just saw that. Jack just told us, mate." And Jamie's saying, "Leeds winning 2-0. Well, they were never going to go on a defeat run, a bad run of defeats, were they? They're only going to ever lose the odd game, weren't they, mate?" And Jamie's saying, "We don't need Leeds win, boo." So we're into the final 5 minutes. Sorry, 4 minutes of the 11 minutes added on. Jamie's saying, "Is Undertaker and Kane still going?" Jack, no. I think Undertaker retired about, I think it was just a couple of years before COVID, to be fair, mate. Wasn't that long ago. He was one of the oldest wrestlers in the game that kept going. Jack saying, "If you finish second, you go up though, Jamie, not like our league, only one goes up and one with playoffs." True, Jack. Yep, that's true, mate. And Jack saying, "No, Jamie, both retired." Yeah, the Undertaker kept going quite a long time though. He only retired, I think it was it about 5-6 years ago, something like that. Ball crossed in for Portsmouth. It's knocked away by Plymouth. Ball blasted up the field. Goalkeeper's come out to intercept it here for Portsmouth. It's played back in towards the edge of the box. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. Well, the referee's blown the foul. That's going to be a free kick to Plymouth out on the far side, midway inside their own half. Jamie's saying their walk. I used to do it when I was a kid. My mother used to tell me off. Yeah, I think we both used to do it, Jamie. Yeah, I definitely used to do the bushwhacker walk. Used to love the bushwhackers. They're marching around the living room doing it. Ball not long down the field. The foul on the edge of the box there. Free kick to Portsmouth. Jack is saying Kane is a mayor, I think. Oh, is he? Well, I didn't know that. And Jack saying mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. Okay. Ball knocked down that far side. As Portsmouth come towards the edge of the box here. Plymouth challenged for it. Portsmouth managing to retain it. It's crossed in, headed away. And Jamie saying, "Jack, I didn't like playoffs, mate." And Jack is saying, "Finish second and you won't need the playoffs, Jamie." That's very true, mate. So goal kick now for Plymouth. Ball knocked down the field. Comes all the way back to the edge of their own box here. as the ball rolls back to the Portsmouth goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now knocks it down the field. It's headed on. Plymouth knock it out wide on this near side. Knocked up to the halfway line again as Portsmouth intercept it. Now Portsmouth playing it out wide on the far side. It's knocked forward and it's gone straight out of play there. And that's going to be a goal kick to... It's going to be a goal kick to Plymouth. Jamie's saying, Jack, I know. Well, we've played the time added on. And there goes the final whistle as it's finished. Portsmouth 1, Plymouth Argyle 2. Plymouth with a valuable 3 points in the relegation fight. Won't move them off the bottom of the table, but it will give them hope. So let's get rid of that. So please drop your final comments in, guys, because I'm going to jump off and go and grab some food. This second half been really disappointing, to be honest. But it is what it is. This is how we identify which games are worth covering. So Plymouth fans won't be able to complain in the future when we don't cover their team. It's really, really disappointing this second half with the numbers. Really disappointing. But that is how it goes. This is how we learn which our efforts. Clearly, Plymouth fans don't. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 16 for Portsmouth. 6 shots on target, 3 for Portsmouth, 3 for Plymouth. Possession, 81% for Portsmouth, 19% for Plymouth. Passes, 655 for Portsmouth, 167 for Plymouth. Pass accuracy, 83% for Portsmouth, 44% for Plymouth. Fouls, 13 against Portsmouth, 15 against Plymouth. Yellow cards, 2 for Portsmouth, 1 for Plymouth. Red cards, just the one, against Plymouth for the second yellow card. And offside, 1 against Portsmouth, 3 against Plymouth. And corners, 7 for Portsmouth, none for Plymouth. So that result sees Portsmouth drop down into 17th. Plymouth remain bottom on 37 games played, 7 wins, 12 draws, 18 defeats. But that obviously closes the gap on Luton. Say now we're 4 points adrift before tonight's game, but now only 1 point behind Luton. And obviously to get out of the relegation zone, they are now 3 points away from Cardiff. So that result certainly gives Plymouth hope tonight going into the final 10 games of the season. Well, we're into the final 10 games of the season now, aren't we, to be fair? Jack is... thanks for the stream, guys. Take care, Jamie, and everyone listening. Thank you, Jack. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. As always, mate, thank you for your company and conversation. Stay safe and well, mate. And thank you again for sticking with us throughout the stream. Top man. Thank you, Jack. You are a gentleman. Appreciate you sticking around, mate. And Jack saying happy birthday for Friday if I don't talk to you before. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Top man. And Jamie saying great live again, guys, mate. Tonight, bye for now. And night, Becky. Thank you, Jamie. Best wishes to you and Megan, mate. Thank you for your company and conversation. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow, mate. And as always, best wishes to you, Megan, and the rest of the family. Take care, Jamie. Stay safe, mate. And Jamie's saying, take care, Jack, mate. Night, top man. Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie's saying, happy birthday for Friday, guys. 21 again. Yeah. I wish. I wish. But thank you, mate. Appreciate the birthday wishes from you guys. But thank you, Jamie. And as always, thank you to Jack as well. Top stuff, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I don't mind saying I believe in being honest, but that second half was extremely disappointing. I thought we'd have more Plymouth fans coming in with it being obviously the away game and the fact that they was ahead in this game throughout the second half. So sorry if you're dropping in afterwards, please drop us a comment in below. Would love to hear from you, but we would love to be covering more games for these teams. But after seeing those views in the second half, don't think these two clubs appreciate our efforts. So it is what it is. We can't say we haven't tried. We've tried with both of these clubs this season. So if you don't see us doing many Plymouth games or many Portsmouth games in the future, then you know why, because the views were disappointing. So thank you for being with us, guys. We will probably still cover these two teams at some point in the future, but we certainly won't be giving them preferential treatment. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope look forward to catching up with some of you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Stay safe and well out there. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to Jack for sticking around. And thank you, as always, to Stevie helping out in the background. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.